Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. Welcome back to the city. It's been a little while for me since I've last recorded, but last episode we did a really cool build where we looked at developing areas where there's lots of transit-oriented development, and it ended up being pretty cool. I've been messing around a little bit since I've gotten on to record this episode, and just playing around with some of the condos, resizing some of them because some of them were a bit off for the height that I was kind of hoping for. So we'll take a quick peek at that, but for me it is Thursday, so it's the last of the transit videos that came out last week, so we're not going to dive into transit too much today, but I'm hoping that next episode, which is Wednesday's episode for you, we might start diving back into the transit stuff, but I might just save it for Friday and make it like a whole dedicated Friday video around transit again, because I'm not exactly set on the location of our airport express line. And this is topical because the video about that released for me today. So so I haven't really seen any comments. I was never really set on it in the first place, but eventually you just gotta build, right? There's so much planning you can do, and you can pre-plan and plan things back and forth. It can take a little while. So I just wanted to wait for the video to come out to see if maybe some of my revisions that I was thinking about are also thought about amongst you guys. So what did we do last episode? Well, we built, let's just hop into this view. We built out over here with a bit of a transit-oriented development. So around the subway station, there's a big bus line that runs through here. There's actually two bus lines that run through here. So we just increased the height density of the area. Works pretty good. And then we also developed Main Street over here. And so a lot of these condos are like really blocky. So we're just kind of playing around with something like this to make it seem like it's a bit more natural. So we might need to do some further revision on this. And then if we back up this way, just don't want to do it too fast, we have this development over here in Pakenham. We did this one around our news station the other day or last week for you guys, or for me. But we built up this area, Pakenham needed some height density increase, and I really like how Pakenham turned out. It is a little bit blocky, but I think it turned out pretty good regardless, so happy about that. I'm waiting for some of these to level up so that we can get a bit of differentiation between these two, but running right along this tram corridor is a great idea for some transit-oriented development. Plus, just this area needed height in general. There's a subway station right here as well. So what was I talking about before? Well, I'm not exactly set on this curve. We might just have to rotate this station and swing it out over here or something like that. Or just bring it out over to here. That's why I haven't built over here yet this week. I'm kind of saving it for later on in the week, but we might just kind of have to rework some transit, which is why I'm not touching it over here today, but we will be building it over here in today's episode. So a bit of a suburb, but we're still kind of sticking with the theme of transit-oriented development. So we're gonna build a subway station right here that's gonna attach to this. Just because it's there. I was kind of feeling suburb out this way anyways. So maybe like a newer development. And then I'm thinking about getting a factory in here as well. Like a factory that's gonna take up a lot of space. Even if the factory itself isn't gonna take up that much space, we're gonna make it take up space because it's industrial over here. We have our water facility over this way. So it's not exactly the best land in the world, even if it is right beside the river. But I think over here it can be a suburb. But we are also experiencing a bit of, looking over here, resources. Oh, it's the ore. Okay, we'll be dealing with that in a future episode. So I thought it was something over here. Anyways, let's dive into today's episode. We have a lot of residential demand still, which is why I'm thinking about getting new developments rather than redevelopments. If we have time after today's episode, I think we might look at increasing the height density, or I might just save that for a separate video. But more transit-oriented development, kind of. We're going to be looking right in here. So I did notice a bit of glitchiness happening right there. So I'm thinking of just grabbing move it, this node, and then the other node, but we need to go underground for that view. There we go. So I'm gonna grab that node and, yeah, is it that node? Yeah, okay. Just gonna swing it out a little bit farther away from the road, and then we're gonna go back to ground level. Awesome, okay, yeah, that's gonna help with the glitchiness a little bit. But, you know, we have this tram trench here, or tram trench, subway trench, and I think we need to just do a bit of work on this road. So we're just going to kind of swing it out a little bit, get a bit more room over here for ourselves. I think this is a bit off. Yeah, this will work. I did want to run this right beside the road, and I still do, but I think we can just change it up ever so slightly. And then we need to run a fence beside it because, you know, safety, right? So we're gonna run the amusement park fence because it's curved, and we're gonna turn off our guidelines. Sorry, it's curved at the top. That's what I was trying to say. And we're just gonna run this right to here. And there we go. Oh, it's not actually curved. It looks like it's curved at the top, right over here. But yeah, I think that works. Not the cleanest looking fence in the world, but it works. Alrighty, and then we'll just bring the fence out to about here. And there we go, some safety measures in place. Okay, so the reason why I'm thinking about getting a residential neighborhood out this way as well, we have a residential community with holy cow, my tongue today, West Riverside. Though I might split that off and make it a part of this community because this is West Riverside. But you know, there's lots of factories out this way. It'll increase the transit. There's also just an obvious transit stop right here. Also, getting people out this way is going to increase the amount of ability that we can do stuff out here in the future because, you know, every building we place has jobs out this way, right? So, and then when we're also doing our transit revision later on in the week, I'll be taking a look at this again. But you know, I just want to build today, so that's what we are going to be doing. Okay, so we're gonna actually take a bit of leveling. We're gonna find about the middle. We're not gonna really try and find the exact middle, but just about there, I think. Yeah, we're gonna just flatten out a good section of it. All right, and the reason why is because we're gonna get a station down there at ground level. And let's just take out these trees since we're gonna be building out this way today. And I'll also take out the trees over here. I think I took out planted trees, but that's okay. Alrighty, so let's grab the subway station that is along the ground. So this is just the vanilla station. I'm thinking about leaving this as maybe a bit of a bypass. So maybe we can kind of create a bit of an express line later on in the series if we so choose. If maybe some of our revisions take place and we actually run this subway line. Whoops, wrong one. Get out of here, Riverside. In case we do actually decide to run a connection right from here to here, and then we can run like a milk run, kind of a milk line kind of starting here, maybe here, kind of thing. So just to kind of help the potential out, because we might still change this area up entirely to have 2 subway stops so that we could have the express line run right into it. And then we can have this kind of more of a milk line running from here to here to here, and then it can continue along the north kind of section. So just to help that out, we're gonna leave a bit of a bypass. But I wanted to make it exposed to the ground and everything like that. So that is why we are going to choose to do it this way. So just to make sure that we are straight with everything we need, I'm just going to get a road going. And just like that, now we're exactly parallel to that space. And then we're gonna plop this in. Okay, so that works. It actually looks pretty nice. All right, so let's now grab, I think in our next series, there's gonna be a lot more of this kind of building. And, you know, maybe we're not done with this type of designs for this series. I don't know. because we still have a lot to do. We have a whole other city to build. With my plans, we're going to build a fringe city, which is another kind of geographical term for a city that pops up on the outskirts of another city. We'll dive into that term though a bit more in depth later on. Okay, so but that's like next week kind of thing. Alrighty, so this works great. There might be a bit of an issue with trains trying to go through here, but it shouldn't. And we could, yeah, no, this works. This will work. Just make sure that there's actually tracks over here. There is. Alrighty, and then we're just gonna grab this node. We're gonna back it up a bit more. All right, and then we just need to straighten this whole thing out a little bit better. All right, that works great. We're gonna probably rework this whole intersection soon as well. Maybe in today's video, maybe not. Alrighty, so now let's grab our smoothing tool. I actually had quite the ambitious plan for today's episode, so who knows if we're actually gonna get to everything. Alrighty. So this is going to be a bit tricky to get it up and around, but that's okay. Let's start off with some road planning. Well, this road is turned into quite the main road here. It connects up to the highway, it comes right along. It also connects up with this road, which is, I believe, High Street West or something like that. So this road here is probably going to need to be upgraded. And we don't have any development on it for this reason, so I say we develop it up into a highway, and we'll use the 4-lane highway. And the reason why I'm choosing this road is because, oh, I just destroyed a house. Sorry, houses. I think it's a cool looking road. It kind of works too. Although, we might want a sidewalk here, so maybe I might take this back. Yeah, I think we'll just make it a one of these smaller roads. Yeah, we'll just change it up to this one. Makes a bit more sense. Okay. And we'll get all of that to be 4 lanes. Alrighty, so we're gonna need to do some traffic management on here eventually. But yeah, we could do it right now, I guess. I don't see why not. Now let's just increase the speed on this to 80. This probably wouldn't be 80 through here, but we're gonna leave it. Not exactly sure how many kilometers per hour 80 is in miles per hour, but it's pretty fast. Alrighty, and then we'll just take it 80 all the way along here. And then this would probably be 60 in real life, but that's fine. Okay. So we got that in place now, and now let's actually look at getting like a nice grid connection through here. So it's going to be pretty lightly dense area. Holy cow, a lightly, yeah, what's the word? Holy cow. Low density. Oh my gosh. So I'm just trying to figure out what kind of road we're going to have through here. Is it just going to be kind of more like this, or we're going to have a bit more planned out? And I think we're going to run an avenue right through it. This is my favorite road in the game, so I think we're going to roll with it. And we'll just kind of take direction off of this road. And I guess from about here, we'll stop it, and then we'll go into like a nice clean curve. Just like so. Yeah. And then maybe we can even continue it right across to this one. Okay, and then we're gonna need some node controller action on this one. Square the node. Whoa. What the heck? Is there another node nearby or something? Ah, that would make sense. So we're going to need to take that node out. Just like that, and then we can go back to node controller, square the node, that's a lot better. And then we can actually just swing this out a bit more too. A bit of a wider junction. Okay, this one would probably be a different roadway, to be honest. So let's just make this one a grass-lined road. Okay, and then now we're into this Suburban Avenue. I think with this road, no, let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple, Steven, right? So let's 90-degree angle connection. Nice, it's very clean. And then we'll bring it down to here. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need to straighten this out a little bit better. Okay, well it's pretty even anyways, so I don't think it matters too much. But let's just try and make this at least symmetrical. Yes. Is that symmetrical? No, it's slightly off. That's okay. Now it'll be symmetrical. Whoa. Silly me. There we go. Alrighty, and then let's go with this node right here. Let's make a nice clean connection. I don't know if I want a connection right through there though, so I mean it would make sense. Okay, we might need to rework this road along here though. Although I do like the kind of rough look of it. Right here, it might not just make the most sense. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Alrighty, so now that we have this in place, now let's kind of smooth this out a little bit so we'll get a nice clean clean smoothiness out of it. Okay, wow, this is wild. Let's straighten that out, and then we'll go from here to here with this one. 3.8. Okay, and then we'll just take the node controller for this one and we'll level it all out. Whoops. To this height. What the heck? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Holy cow. Alrighty, and then we'll take the smoothing tool and we'll just smooth this whole area out again. Alrighty, so we're developing on a bit of a hill here, but that's fine. Okay, and then we'll take this road and we'll make it straight. So I think what we'll need to do is use this as a bit of a cross. It's not exactly the straightest connection. Okay, no, it does need to be over because of this one. I was hoping that it would be a bit smoother, but that's okay. Things are supposed to be a bit uneven in Suburban builds. Okay, and then this one's going to come right across. That works with me. We'll bring this one. Let's connect right here. And then we'll bring this down into a bit more of the grid. Yeah, this will work. Let's actually take this road out. And let's just continue this one through. Alrighty, and then how about we get a nice big curved road right through here. So we don't really need to build up that close, but wouldn't mind some building over this way. Okay, and then we'll get a nice little road through there. And I think I'll turn off zoning of it. Yeah. And then we don't need any building over there either. So I guess we'll just look to smooth it out. Okay, and let's continue our little suburban development. Let's take this through. I guess we can connect up. And I think we'll just kind of copy this along. Should we just continue those connections? Do we have many connections over here? We don't. Okay, so I think we're gonna actually take this one out and just bring it right up to the edge, just like we're doing with this one and this one. Could make this a bit of like a cul-de-sac type. Or a court? Is that what they're called when they're squared? I think we did a GeoGuessr that had a, a community that was similar to how that looks. Okay, and then we'll bring this one right across, just so the concrete connects. And then we'll bring this right across. Like so, okay. And then I think we can get a connection here. No, we don't need a connection there. That's fine. We have two connections over on this side. We have the main road through. Okay, now let's kind of develop this area up a little bit. And we're gonna go with some low density commercial right through here. I'll pause the game because I'm just gonna play around with the zoning here because I don't really want zoning on that road either, and then that kind of makes it a bit cleaner. Okay, so we got some nice commercial space here, and then right in the middle, I think that's the middle 4 right there. That's pretty even. Let's put a smaller office just like that. But since this is a hill, I think maybe we just take that off. Okay, and then we'll take these off right there like that, and then we'll get paths around them. And then I think maybe we can get some more commercial right through here. Alrighty. And I guess the zoning will need to be taken off over here, because I don't think we're going to be zoning on this road at all. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we do have an elementary school in here, I believe. That's the next step. So let's just get the game simming, I guess, at the same time. Yeah, we have an elementary school. Is it full capacity? This neighborhood has also schools out. I gotta remember that. Okay. Whoa. Let's make this a bit of a district. I think we can leave that as part of West Riverside. We'll have the cutoff right here. Yeah, that works. Birdsong Square. If you'd like to name this district, go right ahead. Throw it in the comments. Alrighty, so now that we got that in place, let's add in some of our themes. So we're gonna go allow any building that we want. Is West Riverside? No, okay, so we're gonna make this one European Suburbia. And then we're going to do tax relief for low density. And tax relief for offices, because I want to make sure an office gets put in here. And then we're going to do schools out as well, because this is going to be a lot of the people in this area. I want it to be able to work in these areas and not kind of like, we might get some more industry out this way too in the future. So it's a good little pre-plan here. Okay, so let's get those schools in. We're gonna go with just a basic elementary school, and this one's gonna go, I don't think we're gonna get much over here. This is gonna be a bit more of a commercial zone. So we'll get that elementary school right there. Oh, actually, let's just scooch it over one. And then we'll get a playground with it. Let's go with a smaller one. Oops. I forgot about water. And let's get a fence in here. we go. Fantastic, and let's get some water going. It does really take up a lot of time to build a just a small suburb. It always surprises me. I always think I have way more time. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to get to that unique factory today. But that's okay. Alrighty. Oh, I'm missing some coverage over this way. Even though it's probably fine. Alrighty, so we got that place. We got the school. I think we'll need a high school because I think the nearest high school is pretty far away. Oh no, it's right over here. We are getting full though. I don't see us getting much more out this way. I don't exactly know what I have planned for this lake. So we might. So I think I might save the high school development. But we'll need a bus though. That'll take us to that high school. So let's check out these buses. So we have one bus that goes right through here. It's just the massive long Riverside bus, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's open up our bus tab. Oh, actually, let's not do the bus right now because we should probably look at getting freaking people through here. So let's get our other services in. So we got our fire station. We're gonna go with the newer fire station, and we'll get the fire station probably a bit closer to the road here. So we'll go right off of Main Street, and then we'll need a police station. There's a police station over here, but there's none over on this side, so we'll stick with it. Oh, doesn't need to be that big. Let's get our police station. I don't like putting them together, but it just makes so much sense for the game. Okay, we'll put that there then. We need a post office. So we'll put the post office on the main strip right here. And it's majority of the services. Oh, healthcare. Oh, but we do have the monument though. So I don't know if we really need healthcare anymore, but I think we'll get it anyways. And we'll put this on the main strip as well. There we go. And we would also need some death care. So we'll go with the cemetery. The cemetery, does it fit in any of these squares that we've built? It does fit in that one. We could put it out over here. This is going to be like a bit of an older cemetery, perhaps. Then we can always, there's this great asset that I have. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. All. There we go. Oh, I'm just in the gravels. There we go. It's this one. It covers the chapel right here. If you have it so the road is backed on, so it just makes it look like it's a bit bigger. It is called this, County Church. Alrighty, so let's get some residential going. Let's try to make this a bit of a small town here. That'll for sure be residential. We'll get some commercial through here. Yeah, let's just try to match what we have going on. There we go, that should help out. Yeah, okay, we'll leave that then on that side. Alrighty. And we're actually gonna leave that part fallow. So I think right over here too. Try to make a bit of a small town kind of vibe. So we'll get some smaller ones and some bigger ones. But since this is, it's gonna be kind of like an older community, but So this area has kind of been redeveloped and is a bit newer. It's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So let's get residential all through here. And then we'll soft zone everything out to about here. Okay, and let's get those pathways in that we discussed from earlier. So we'll go with just a dirt path. Connect up, and then over here we'll go with paved paths. The office still hasn't popped up. I know our office demand is extremely low at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see if it ever really pops up again. But I'll leave it fallow. Okay, let's take that out. And oh wait, we didn't zone this up, did we? Oh, holy cow. No, we didn't. So I'm thinking about getting like, well, first of all, I think I should maybe make this a high-rise ban area, just in case I forget. You never know. So we'll go up here, and we'll go high-rise ban. Okay, and then let's get a bit of high-density development down over here. So we'll go with this kind of right here and here, and then we'll kind of space them out. And hopefully that should give us kind of the look that we're going for. And then maybe one right down in here. Back over this way. Don't exactly know. Think about it. We'll need a library though. So let's go with the bigger one. If it'll fit. It doesn't really fit on the main strip here, which is what I was hoping for. But we don't really need a library that big, so we can go with the smaller town library. And we can plop that. I don't know if it'll be in the newer area. Maybe we can bring it down into the older zone. Yeah, right in there maybe. Oh, I missed a pathway. Let's turn the guidelines off. There we go. And I guess we can just continue to zone all that in. And then all of this as well. We'll bring the zoning down to here. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, that should work. Actually, let's just do that. There we go. No, I think that should be fine. Okay, and then we're back over here now, and I think we'll just get a bit of commercial zoning right through here. And then we'll go with some residential right there to kind of blend it together. Then we'll use pathways to kind of finish off that blending. And you know, when you do suburban builds, not everything needs to be filled out. Like we're keeping the main street full, but the back of this doesn't need to be filled out. Not every space in a suburb is used up to its maximum extent. So we'll probably have to wait for that for a little while. Okay, and then we'll bring that through here. And I think this is probably where it's going to stop. And then maybe we can turn zoning off of this little section. Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll just add in a bit more housing. Whoops, wrong button. I think right here we'll add a path. Perfect. And then we'll just get some more houses right through here. take this one out. And I'm not too worried about getting crosswalks in because I don't think there'd be a crosswalk here in real life. Okay, and these pathways are pretty much just to kind of help the lookout, because once we get these through, I think maybe we might be able to get a path through here. That might look okay. No, I think it'll look better once it's just plainly forested in. Okay, and then we're almost done with the zoning, and then we'll look at buses. So I think right in this corner here, I think maybe we can get another one. Yeah, just like that. And then maybe we get some sparring zoning, some light zoning through here. Sparse zoning, that's the word. I mean, this would be prime real estate right here. Be loud, but good real estate. Okay, and then let's get some pathways right through here. So we'll bring this out to about there, we'll bring it down, and then this one's going to curve up to about here, and then over like that. And then we'll just kind of redo some of the zoning here. Okay, and then once this zone's in, we'll be able to fill it up with trees, so make it look a bit nicer. Alrighty, so that turned out pretty nice. Quick little community here. We got a bunch of the same building through this area, but it's okay. It's a pharmacy. Once this office goes in, I think it'll be a bit better. Although maybe it's the fact that I don't have international in here as well, that an office isn't popping up. I don't know. I was just hoping to avoid buildings like this. But it seems like ever since I clicked that, things have been popping up pretty good. Oh, of course, there's no high density residential in European suburbia. So hopefully we get a good little mix here then. And I'll watch out for some of the high density buildings so that they don't turn out too large. But yeah, let's get that bus route in. So we're gonna get a new bus route. This one's gonna stop out right in front of the subway stop, and it's going to go pretty much up. Maybe I think we're gonna just redo this whole bus route. Yeah, let's just delete the old bus route first. Let's see where this one goes. It's the dark blue one, eh? Okay, we're not gonna delete it, but we'll take out stops because it doesn't need to go all the way. It can still head out to that tramway. It can still connect up over here, but we'll take out stops. So we don't need a stop here anymore. We don't need this stop. It's not going to come out over here anymore either, because this bus will, the one that we're going, well, the one that we're doing right now. So it's also not going to come out over here or over here. So just does a simple loop right through here, and then it backtracks on itself. So that's pretty good. We'll have to find a bus, and we'll redo the amount of buses on this line. Whoa, 104 people. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to the tramway and then heading downtown. Okay. Where was that? That was this stop, so we're gonna find the dark blue bus. I think it's this one. 203. Where are these people going? All the way through here. Okay, so we do need to make sure that they get down into this zone. Okay, good to know. And they do. So perhaps instead we'll get it to loop around. I don't know though. I think this will work. Because I just would prefer if maybe we switched sides here. And this one comes over here. And then we get could get it to swing out all the way to West Riverside first. No, this will be fine. There's plenty of path connections through here that anyone over here that, yeah, I mean it's not even that long anyways. But we'll get the other one to start over here then, so that we have some connections. And then I guess we're going down this way first. I guess we should just start down here so we don't mess anything up. Alrighty, so it'll swing right up the middle, right in front of that elementary school. Let's turn that view off, and then we'll head up this elementary school. That's pretty far distance, so let's just do that. And then we have our express bus line, which isn't going to stay anyways. Okay, and then we'll get this to come up and across, down and over. I prefer if actually we could stop right over here though. Right, and then it'll swing out over here. We'll get a bus stop right here for people in this neighborhood. And then it's going to swing. Maybe this isn't the bus. Maybe we need a couple bus routes here. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the play. So we'll get the bus stop right here then. And then we'll get them to match up over here. And then we'll swing it back. We'll just take a bit of a wider loop this time. Backwards. And then we're going to come right back down this street. And we're actually going to duck over onto this side. And then down. Then we could have a reverse loop as well. But I mean, I think it works pretty good for what this community needs. And then we need a second bus line that'll start from over here. And this one's going to go right up. And it's going to go along the main street here, so we'll just get a stop over here just to hold its place. And we're going to swing it right by here. I guess we want it to connect over on this side first. So we're going to stop over this way, and then we'll connect it with this white bus line here. And we want to connect up with the green one too. So we'll just kind of do that. And then it will take a right at some point, or left, I guess. And we'll follow up this bus line. Yeah, it's pretty much just an express line anyways. I guess we'll need another one. Okay, and we'll get it to stop right about here. Oh, wrong way. And there we go. Okay, so we got a couple bus lines. Let's check them out. They're not the best bus lines in the world. Bus line 50, this is the one that connects up with our factories. So this is Birdsong factory line. This probably doesn't need that many, but it will also help get people there from the subway station. So the Birdsong factory line has 6 buses. As long as it actually is 6, that's fine. Alrighty, and then bus line 49 is the other one. So this is the Birdsong Loop, I guess. Or maybe it's the Birdsong West Riverside line. And this is 7 buses. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave that, that's fine. This one will be a lime green, I guess, or something, I don't know. Alrighty, so hopefully that'll work. We'll resim the game now. Throw it on 3 speed, and then we'll kind of fill up this little area here with some trees. I think maybe over here too a little bit. Okay, so we'll let this area build in. I'm gonna make sure that none of those silly buildings pop up. This building is probably a good one. This is another good one. I don't want them to be too tall. Oh, here's that silly building. I don't want that one anymore. We might need to go along here and make every single one of these buildings historical. before they all change. I don't mind this big glass one. That's a great building. Oh, I don't think I did that, actually. Yeah, you know, just a good little mix here anyways. I hate when that happens, darn. Is that a commercial building? Yeah, no, that's not gonna stay. Yeah, I should have rushed to make these more historical earlier before they started leveling up and started becoming tall buildings. But I guess that comes with trying to mix up the usage a little bit. This one I don't mind. No, that's the same one I didn't like from before. I just really want to keep them lower density. Darn, I missed that one. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, really. I like these two together. This one's good. This one's good. Uh-oh, we're losing one right here. I don't really like that one, though. This one's fine. I don't think I've ever really done a whole main street like this before. But, you know, it's important to keep the buildings that you like so that nothing silly pops up again. That one works, and that one. Okay, so it looks like we did most of them. If I missed one, that's okay. I know I missed that one. Alrighty, so now let's take a quick look at the zoning to make sure that... Holy cow, let's click it there. Yeah, so we're still waiting for some of the high density buildings to pop in, but nothing bigger than that really is needed anyways. Let's see what happens here with some of these smaller little shops. I wonder if anything will pop up that's unique or something like that that'll help out that look. And then right through here, I think maybe we can get a nice little corner shop, and then we'll get some housing right through here. Let's take those out. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then let's turn the size down. Okay, and I think we're pretty safe to do right along the pathways. Oh, I think we actually have housing over this way. Never mind. And then right through here too. Okay, let's take a look at what popped up. That's fine. It's like an old grubby building. I like that. This one looks kind of like a ticket booth or something. Yeah, I got it. Let's actually change that up a little bit bigger. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And I already like it. I don't even know what it is yet, but I like it. Oh, we're running out of power. Maybe we need to push our power video upwards a little bit more. That's okay. Or forwards a bit more. Oh, we got an office. Nice. Doesn't really look like an office, but change up the usage a little bit, at least. Alright, well, we'll wait for everything to pop up. But other than that, we're low on a couple things now, apparently. But I think we're fine. It's just the ore. Alrighty, well, I hope you liked today's video, folks. Birdsong Square. And yeah, we'll just wait for this to zone in, and it's really come together over here now. Really filling some spaces up. And, you know, I think the buses are probably doing okay. Oh, you know what? They're actually getting some use. Alright, well, we'll leave it at 7 for now, and see if we need to change anything later on. And this is the other line. Oh wow, this one's actually getting some use too. I think we might need to push that up to 8. Okay, let's actually change the color too while we're at it. And we'll make this one pink. I don't know. I don't think it changed. Darn, I was gonna end the video on something pink. Okay, well, I hope you have a great day, folks, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.